We live on the
There's
outlet
Chase
right
looking
now.
cute.
Yeah,
This is the outlet AZ.
Always just showing
Episode 21. Alright, we're just going live for a minute to say what's up, and then we're gonna go on the stream. So you guys could find us on theoutletaz.com/Sundays. There's like a big button on the page. It says Sunday stream.
Links
Come
in
check
the
it
chat.
out. Links are in the chat.
Tap in.
I can't.
Yeah, what that guy said. Alright, I'm leaving now.
Oh shit!
Oh, who's in?
Wait, last second
Hold on,
guest.
someone just joined.
Who's joining? Oh, Ray.
Which Pokemon?
Oh yeah. I thought Ray was denying us because he denied my call earlier, but Ray's also joining.
Here he comes.
Oh.
Nah, I didn't have my phone on me. That's why. So like,
This boy acting light skinned, man.
you're loud.
Oh shit! Look at him.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Alright, just jumping off. Peace out, guys. Join the chat.
I like how you guys
Hey,
are
yeah.
matching. That's
Jessie?
cute.
Chase, OG Chase V. Hey, good job on that drive, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Sir, shout out No
Good
Name.
job on your guys'
Shout out,
job
no
too.
yeah, those gibbets, man.
Those are
Oh,
fire.
yeah, those fire,
Pulled it
different.
off, low key.
That's crazy. I was like, that's such a wild
Yo,
accessory
he
to
said,
have.
it's crazy, man.
Hey, shouts out to Jessie though. He bought gibbets and didn't even have a pair of Crocs.
For real?
I still don't, bro. I need a costume.
Alright, so we gotta introduce each other.
Okay.
Say your name
Each other.
and then tell us what you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, like our occupation.
Well, do yourself.
Before y'all leave, because she's leaving,
Nah.
we want to just introduce her. We'll talk about it later. but
Yeah.
Just say what's up.
We'll talk
Trish.
about it ourselves.
What's up?
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Midnight in Tokyo
Hey,
this
what-
Friday. We're gonna talk a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
But
She has to go. We just wanted to show her face.
All right, we'll definitely get into it.
Name, age, occupation.
Name? No, not age. You don't gotta say your age. Just say your name, and what you do, or like what you want to share. I mean, most people just share like the creative shit that they're part of. I mean, you could talk
Okey-dokey.
about whatever.
I mean, his regular job is pretty creative too.
Go ahead, King. Yeah, your regular job is sick as fuck. Share
Me?
that. Yeah.
I'll wait for it.
Okay. My name is Chase. I'm part of two collectives. I'm part of Heart, and then I have my own brand called No Name. And then also I'm a like cook at Local Style Grinds. 1650s Roosevelt pull up on tomorrow. I don't know when this goes live, but Tuesdays are tacos, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the Hawaiian plates. Sundays we open at 6.
That's
Shout out
every
Loco, too.
same thing
Shout
as
out
every week.
Milano.
Yes. Friday, Saturday we open at 1. And
And
then
it's busting.
Arizona Mills opens on Friday or Saturday.
Damn. So that's what you're getting ready for.
Damn, exclusive.
Blowout.
So that's where I'm at right now, about to put everything together here at this restaurant.
Hell yeah.
Can I also share what Crocs I have on today?
On Saturday, I should be in Phoenix, so I'm trying to pull up because I've never been to any of their spots yet. Oh, he's got like ears or something. Some duckies. What's
They're
that? Peeps. I fuck with that.
We're the peeps, bro.
What are those
Easter
things called?
vibes.
That like click, like it like clicks into those little holes, right? That's what it is.
Gibbets.
Gibbets. Yeah, someone was. I think it was Michael was talking about them the other day, and I was
I
confused.
was talking about Chase's gibbets actually.
Oh, okay, he's a gibbet king too.
That I
I
need
dropped
some.
some gibbets.
Yeah.
Ray. So Ricky's in the chat, and he absolutely needs to know how old you are.
Oh,
So
31.
you yourself have to include that in your intro.
we're like the same age.
Yeah.
I think Ricky's a little bit older than me, but I'm
What's the
27.
number? Hey, me too.
Yeah, turned 27 last November. So
27 Club.
27 club.
Wait, you too, Chase?
I'm 27, yeah.
Oh yeah, Mike, you old as fuck.
Bitch.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
I'm 28.
Mike's
I'll be 28 this year in December.
Let's go.
Hey,
I'll be
what
29
day?
in January.
Dang, are you
What day, Chase?
23rd, baby? 18th or what? Yeah, I already know.
Damn.
Sagittarius or
Yeah,
what?
I'm a Capricorn. No big deal.
That's good.
Oh, Ricky said he's 29.
Man. And
Ooh.
that's my OG.
Yeah. That's
My
that,
OG.
it explains why we all look up to him.
I see you with the Fresh
Yeah.
Pro Club on though, Ray.
Oh, it's that Heart Pro Club, you know?
Oh,
Are you sponsored?
I thought you just came from K Momo right now. Like, let me get the
Ray might have more
Dude.
heart than I do.
Low
For
key.
real, I don't even have that hat.
I know a guy. I can get you plugged up.
That's the corduroy.
That's that corduroy John.
What about you, Jesse and Isaiah? You want to give us a quick rundown about what you guys do?
All right. I'm Isaiah. Go by the artist name Prmannt, and my character is Harry Yellow, that everybody knows. 22, born and raised in AZ. This is my right hand man right here.
Yeah, my name is Jessie. Some people call me Jinsu, Sensei Jinsu, whatever.
Or the GOAT.
Yeah, we out here at the Greater Good.
Daddy.
Yeah, downtown Phoenix, tapped in. I'm from California originally, but I've been here in AZ for quite some time.
Yeah.
Half my life now, actually, half my life. So, adopted by AZ. Got a lot of love for Arizona for sure.
And he's been running shit since like last year.
Nah,
He's been running shit since last year. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna say that for him. He's not gonna say
At
that.
least
I'm gonna say
every
that for
other
him.
guest we've had has brought you up in one way or another. You've been mentioned on more podcasts than I think anybody else besides maybe when we like shout out Ray and Hart and stuff.
Prime
Yo,
example.
it's just good energy.
Yep.
There's a lot of amazing people out here doing their thing, doing what they love. I mean, we got a whole screen full of them. We got a whole city full of them. So good energy every time we meet. It's all good. We just gotta, help each other out, support each other. That's how we all, grow and see progression. Be the change we're trying to see, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, shit.
Is that a Tupac line?
Nah.
It is?
That's it.
Yeah.
No, that is
Shout
more.
out Pac. That's a legend right there.
I don't know who said that, but I don't think.
What, it couldn't be Tupac?
Requote.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean that's just like an
I'm pretty
extremely
sure.
famous quote, and that's I believe by Gandhi. But I want to make sure before I say it. Yeah, so that's a Gandhi quote.
Hey,
So if
I'm mad,
if
bro.
Pac said it, then Gandhi should get credit.
Who said it first, though?
Somebody.
Gandhi
Gandhi.
said
Hey.
it first, but Tupac.
Gandhi.
Now we have it. This is
And now Jesse said it.
So you came from California
Not Jesse said it.
for like. So you've been here for like over 10 years, obviously. What part of town did you
Yeah,
grow up
13
in?
years out here. Here?
Yeah.
In Arizona?
Yeah.
So when I first moved out here, I moved to like a city that was barely starting like to grow, which was Buckeye. So almost halfway to Cali now. Now that I live out here, going back home, it's crazy, like an hour west. But I lived in Buckeye for 10 years, and then I was out there in the Goodyear area for a little while. Now we out here in downtown.
Nice. Do you live
Been
in
out here for,
downtown,
like,
or
2
is
years
your
now.
shop just out here?
I live here in the Roosevelt district. Garfield district.
Garfield.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes,
I love
sir.
downtown, man.
Hey, across the street from Loco.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to pull up. Damn, that's crazy. How do you? Well, I guess you basically lived here your whole like teenage, adolescent life.
Yeah,
So
for
you
sure.
you didn't have to like break into the scene. You were like you basically like grew up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was always tapped in, bro. Like from so many different shows, like different scenes, like the Chicano culture, lowrider culture, to the artist community, to the music scene. Like I was always trying to like attend, even though I didn't know a lot of people. I was always showing love and always showing up. But man, it's super dope to see so many people that have been consistent for many years, and all the new people coming up, like just sparking.
There's so
and just,
many
like,
new people.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Trish is prime
Yeah,
example
T
right
just
now.
left. Like I was hearing when I was on with you guys, and she said like a lot of the stuff that's been happening has been this year, 2021. Like think about how quick that
Dude,
is.
she's so good now.
Oh, she's amazing.
She's killing shit.
So we've been working on we just work. We do a lot of cool stuff together. Anytime she needs help or anybody needs help, you know, we definitely you know, do our best to let her know she got our support. And so this weekend, obviously it's been in the works for a while, but you know, when she was talking like she was ready to do something and you know, create a tangible physical, you know, piece of art for people to have and also a show for people to see, we started working, and so we're super excited to put it all together for those who come and experience it.
Oh, yeah. I've only been to
That's Friday.
Isaiah's, and it's really well put together. That's like the only time I've actually been to your shop too, and it's like a nice, clean aesthetic. And obviously the back fucking mural is tight to go look at.
Yeah, dude, the shop here is a blank canvas, man. Like, there's no telling what we're gonna do next, you know. But honestly, one thing's for sure, and Jessie knows this. Like, we're already ready to expand. We're trying to find some like bigger for more events, because the shop, like, turning it into a concert was insane, and then now it's about to be a whole photo gallery, like with the next like big up and coming photographer. And it's gonna go crazy. Like we just got done doing a mural on the wall at the shop. The shop itself is like a blank canvas, and that's how Jessie wants it, and that's what his goal was with the shop, so that anybody that came in, they can put it however they want, and it will look exactly how they pictured, you know, because it's not just the barbershop here, you know, we do more than just that. Like Jessie's trying to set that vibe, trying to set that tone, because, you know, he's trying to show everybody like, yo, there's potential here, there's growth, and if you want to show what you got, you know, please come with the plan. And if you don't have a plan, like Jesse's already ready to help you make a plan, because he wants to see everybody succeed. So, and that's why the name itself, Greater Good, you know, good can always be greater, and that's like the goal here at the shop.
The barbershop just is like, it's one of the oldest trades like ever, you know, and it's just it's a real community thing. Like, it's not one person, it's not you know, like being the best. It's just a community thing. So kind of like taking a new take on it, and you know, just doing what feels right has been like, it's been cool to see like what the potential kind of like is starting to be. Like I didn't imagine a lot of things that we've already done and what we're like working towards. But you know, when you put intention into something you care about, you know, like the opportunities are kind of like just up to you, you know, to create.
That's true.
I love seeing all you guys. Like when I first met Ray and Chase, and you know, a lot of the other, you know, great people out here. When I first met them, and now that I see them more often in here, it's like, it's just a great feeling, like to have people that I see and am inspired by, you know, come in here and you know, like have it feeling like their home as well. So it really feels good to have a place that is starting to feel like a real community-based place, because it's been that from day one, but obviously like success doesn't come overnight. So it's super cool to see what it's been shaping to be, for sure.
So were these events and stuff always in the plan before you even had the shop? Like, was that always the move, or did that kind of come later?
I mean, for sure, definitely. That's a big reason why I needed a space where I didn't have to ask permission to do something I really saw or envisioned, right? Like, so barbering is just my trade. It's my trade, what I do, but it's not what defines me, right? Like, I'm not just a barber, or this is not just a barber shop, but it is an outlet, right? To you know, like create other opportunities. So whether it be shows, whether it be, you know, collaborating, whether it be you know, networking with other people in different industries or different niches or communities. So that was always the intention from day one. I mean, that's why we called it Greater Good, you know. So for sure, events. Obviously, like this year has been crazy. We opened a month before we found out what COVID was and how big it was really gonna affect our everyday life. So, man, it's been testing for sure. But I think I think we're just like striving to still focus on the mission. We didn't really let that, you know, like stop the mission, right? Where straight up, like being open 1 month and being the only barber in my shop, I didn't have a whole team because I'm real selective on who I really bring around me that I build with. It has to really be genuine. So, I mean, it was not easy, bro. And I could have gave up, but I didn't think I didn't think that would do its justice to where it was gonna go or where it's going, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty wild that you opened up right before the pandemic started, because like I continuously think about how close we were to securing a place before that, and I'm like really thankful we didn't. You know what I mean? Because it was going to be all focused on like events and stuff like that, so we really wouldn't have been able to generate any income. So I'm glad like it did work out for you, and you were able to still like build this thing that's lasted through it. Yeah, that's awesome. What about you, Chase? What have you been up to the last year, dude? I haven't seen you since our last interview, bro.
I know, it's been a long time. So same thing. I'll start like when COVID started. I was at Ziggy's where I was making pizza.
Shout out Ziggy's, maybe.
What was that?
I said shout out to Ziggy's, maybe. I don't know if you still work there,
sure.
But
No,
I fuck with By the Slice downtown.
Yeah, I don't work there anymore, but you know, Adi, who was my boss, and he brought me in and he took care of me, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're still on very good terms. I have some things that are in the works, and when he found out about it, he let me know basically anything that I needed, to not hesitate to reach out if I needed anything. So that's pretty sick. But in like April, May, we had to close down just because, you know, everybody was kind of closing. They did the whole lockdown and shit, and so like we were just out of work for a month or two, and it was tough, bro, because I was just so used to like cooking and like working all day, and then like all the Hardy Boys, like we didn't want to be around each other just because like COVID was such a thing, and then Christian's a hypochondriac, but you know, so I'm at home like 4, 5, 6 weeks, just like my mom still worked and stuff. I lived with my mom at the time, and I was just home, and I was like, low key, I was getting like really depressed because I was just in my house all day, and like I just like would try to go outside, but I was like, I want to go to work. But in those times of just like constant thought, that's where I created No Name at. And basically it gave me a chance to be able to do whatever I want. Because, yeah, I'm a part of Heart, and I have some sort of say in Heart, but sometimes, like, we don't know exactly what we're going to do or what you know, if I have an idea, sometimes Christian or Bravo or Saul, they'll just be like, oh, I don't know if we should do that yet. And so with No Name, I was just able to do what I wanted when I wanted to. And Christian understands, and you know, he helps me. And but yeah, so I created No Name, and then I was able to go back to work, and then I was presented an opportunity with Hinano from Local Style Grinds to work with him. And that was funny how it started too, because we would do trades for food low key. He's right here.
Yeah, what's up? I don't know if he can hear us, but
They said what's up.
You got to be on the pod soon, man. A lot of people
want
fuck
you to
with you
join the
and your food.
podcast.
For real.
Yeah,
Y'all
need to
need
get that
him
boy
on there,
the
bro.
pod, Yeah.
They want you to join the podcast and they all fuck with you.
Hell yeah.
That boy cool, man. That boy cool.
For real.
We'll have to stop by for sure for the opening of the AZ Mill spot. You said this weekend,
They're all
probably?
gonna be here for the AZ opening, right? This spot. Yeah. Yeah.
God, that's a fat
That boy
truck,
like $1
bro.
million.
They said they love you back. He said he loves you guys back, and he appreciates all of you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see him soon.
Jesse on Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
But
2 guest spot appearances on this episode. I fuck with it.
So basically we would trade food. So like I would do like a pizza special, or he would just hit me up on some like, yo, bring me a pizza. I don't care what it is. And so then I would just do weird, crazy shit, like go in the back and just like make a basil pesto from scratch, and then just do like a chicken cutlet basil pesto pizza and bring it over there. And then he'd give me like a 4 loco, and then we
Bro,
would
there was
just
something
like
you made the other time. I don't know. You like put corn in it. I think.
Or loco with it?
the that was for the Don't Panic drop with
Yeah.
and I
That
used the
was
green
good.
chili. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
With the corn.
that was
I missed
crazy.
that shit.
Yeah, I was there, bro.
What?
That's fire.
That shit was fire.
Let's see,
but,
We finna need to put in a new order.
Yeah. That's another part too I'll get to in a second, but he was just like, hey, I know you work at Ziggy's and stuff like that, but like I want you to work here too. And I was like, fuck, okay. So like I switched it up to where I had maybe 1 day off, and I would work at Ziggy's for 2-3 days, 4 days, and then I would work at Loco for a couple days, and then I think I only had Sundays off or something like that. And eventually, like, I just fell into place and fit better at Loco, and unfortunately I had to leave Ziggy's, but everything was on good terms with the people who deserved to be left on good terms with. I'll just say that. And then but as time progressed and I was cooking and working over there with him, I started to save, and I actually bought my own pizza oven, and I'm gonna start making my own pizza again.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
It's gonna be called No Name Pizzeria is what it's gonna be called.
No name pizzeria.
So yeah, so then I'm just trying to collab with everybody. I was having a conversation earlier with someone, I forgot who it was, but I really think like COVID made, even before, right? So even before all of us, like we were all homies and we all collabed, or we had, you guys had friends and like we met each other and like we maybe didn't really know them too well, but we just fucked with them like off rip. So we're just like, yo, like let's do something, like especially with like the whole like Don't Panic and Come Together collab. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know like a couple of people on those shirts, and I'm pretty sure it goes for all of you guys too. We didn't really know every single person that was on that shirt, but it was for, a good purpose. And so I think that COVID like even established that even more, to where it was just like low key made like me for sure like miss people. So like now that like, things are kind of like being less restricted, obviously still stay safe, but I'm just trying to collab with everybody, whether it's food, clothing, fucking whatever, I don't care. I just want everybody to kind of just like be a part of the thing that I'm doing, and like that's just incorporating both of my, love and passions. When it's food and clothing, I'm doing both now. So I just named my pizzeria after my clothing brand, so that it's just all one thing. And then also too, it's just like, what the fuck is No Name Pizza? Like, why does this place not really have a name? Like, let's go check it out. It's like
I
a
fuck with it.
cliffhanger. Draw people in with just the name and stuff, and I've always been big on that, especially with like ideas and designing and shit. I'd always tell Christian like, yo, like, let's just do something weird and like have people just question it. So then it's like a topic of discussion, and then they're just like, oh shit, that's fire.
Yeah.
And that's just how it worked.
I have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
All right, so if you had to pick 2 pizzas that you were gonna get ordered, like delivered to you now, what are they gonna be? I'm very curious what pizzas you fuck with.
I'm pretty sure you're expecting me to say something crazy, but I love just plain cheese. And then the one that'll maybe throw people off is sausage and ricotta.
Okay.
Fire. Because you get like the spice and the kick a little bit from the sausage, and then you get like the cool creamy from the ricotta, and it's just like a nice match, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to try it out.
Yeah.
All right, second question
Okay.
is, what's the most, like, sauce, cheese, toppings, or crust? What's the most important part of a pizza? What makes it?
Crust.
Crust? I agree with you, 100%.
Crust and sauce. Sauce is extremely important. But if the crust, like if the dough itself is just like ass, like it tastes like cardboard or like matzo, like, you know, like a fucking cracker or something.
Like it's like fucking wet still. Like not all the way.
Like too. And that's like, I initially came from Neapolitan style, and those can get really wet and soggy because of so much water content in the fresh tomatoes that the pizza tends to get really soggy in Neapolitan. So when I do mine, I'm gonna incorporate both in the way my techniques that I cook it, and then that'll be like Neapolitan style, but my pizza style itself and the way that it's like formed and shit, it'll be New York style. So I'm gonna kind of mesh both.
Hell yeah.
So
I'm excited.
It'll look like
You be open late.
yeah. I'm gonna try to do it at Loco on the days we're not open, and then I can just do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
So
Could you have like a food truck pizza thing? Is that a thing? Do people have those?
would I or do I?
Yeah.
Both. Or not do you, but like, is that a thing? Like, I don't know. I've never really seen a pizza.
Could you
food
fit
truck.
the oven?
Yeah.
I've seen them. I've seen like people build like the ovens on like a trailer and then pull it by truck. Or I've never seen an actual food truck with an oven inside, but I've seen a lot of trailer ovens.
Okay.
And basically, they just took it to a truck and pull this fucking trailer around and like cook pizza out of the trailer.
Is that what you have?
No, I have a actual pizza oven. It's called the brand is called Uni, and it's called a Coda 16. So it's 16 inches.
Oh.
It's propane.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Do you think you would be doing just like one single pizza at a time?
yeah, I'll do it one at a time. I'll do it one at a time, but my oven goes up to 900 degrees, so I can cook a pizza in like 90 seconds.
Holy fuck.
And how big of a pizza can you put in
16 inches.
Dude, this thing looks crazy, bro.
I want to see it.
It looks like a spaceship.
Share your screen.
there?
Nah, because that's gonna mess up the recording. It's just OONI.
Yeah, OONI, and then it's like the Coda 16.
Yeah. It looks very futuristic. It's not what I expected a pizza oven to look like.
No,
It does look futuristic.
Yeah. But there's another one too that I'm working towards. It's a little bigger. I can cook, I think, 3 pizzas at a time, and it's called the Gozy, Gozey, or some shit like that, and it's called the Dome, Dome, and I think it fits 3 in there. That one's wood fired though, so.
Is that better, or
Ooh,
what's the deal?
That's crazy.
What's what's
like,
better?
like what?
Is
Yeah, like
propane better.
Tesla pizza oven.
there's people that do like wood.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's that Tesla pizza oven you heard.
Right. Like, I know there's different like fire starting methods for the pizza, and like even like oven, like being brick oven and stuff. Like, what do you
Yeah. So the oven itself, that uni, it's brick, but it's just powered by propane, and it's just gonna be easier to maintain right now, just because I'll be like a one-man crew. So basically, I just have my gas going the whole time, and I don't have to worry about stoking a fire and like keeping the fire like fed.
Yeah.
That's real.
And shit like that. So, but eventually, I love fire. So, I love doing the fire. I love fire.
And Pyromania.
Dude, when I was a little kid, I used to set fires all the time.
Bro, I used to light my hands on fire with like nail polish remover or no alcohol.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
And then I would just like throw it off and it'd all come off. But I lit my sink on fire multiple times, like throwing it into the sink,
and I lit my homie on fire. Like we did the whole rubbing
Wasn't me.
on his back. It was like some little kids. They were like 12, so I put rubbing alcohol all over his back, and like we lit like a match and just put it on him, and then he was on fire for like 10 seconds. But we were like in the pool at the same time, so he just jumped in.
Yeah, I mean, after the alcohol burns away, it kind of dissipates. Yeah. It low-key does get hot sometimes.
Yeah,
you can't get burnt.
Stupid kids doing stupid things.
Dude, this one time, me and my cousins had like a fire pit going at my grandma's house, and I had a lighter on me, and somehow I'd fucking dropped the lighter into the fire. And I was like, for like 3 seconds, I was like trying to get it out, and then my brain clicked, and I was like, oh fuck, we gotta dip. So we all start like running away. It explodes. It like shoots fucking fire everywhere, and like I catch my cousin's hair on fire, dude. But we don't realize for like 4 or 5 minutes till the adults come out, and she's like standing next to her mom, and then her mom just starts like slapping the shit out of her head because she's like sees the smoke and stuff. So yeah, I feel bad about that, but. That was actually Cassie. I think all you guys have met Cassie except Jessie and Isaiah.
I have a story like that. I was at a party one time a long time ago, and I don't know why he had a bullet, but he had a bullet, and he showed us the bullet and like did this like David Blaine trick where he like basically he didn't throw the bullet in the fire, but I thought he did, but it was a rock, and everybody just fucking like dispersed. I was like, someone's gonna die tonight, but it was a rock. He thought it was the funniest thing in the world, but I was just like, you're a bitch.
If you're in the know, it is kind of funny, but if you're if you're not, now, then it's fucked up.
Yeah, and yeah. After that, I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna hang out with that kid anymore.
Did you guys ever get in trouble when you were younger, like in school and shit? Well, any of you?
Oh yeah, I was a piece of shit. I used to hide in oleander bushes and shoot cars with BB guns.
Damn.
Yeah.
You ever get like caught by the actual people?
The most fucked up thing I've ever
allegedly. That allegedly happened.
No,
that didn't
I
actually
can say
happen.
it happened because his next question was, did I ever get caught? And yeah, I got caught one time. This lady legit stopped and like backed up, got out of her car, and like looked for me in the bushes, and I'm like laying there like holding my breath, like fucking don't move, like head down in the dirt, and she like picks me up by the scruff of my neck, by my shirt. She's like, where do you live? And I was like, I'm not fucking where I live at. She's like, tell me now, like I'm taking you to your mom. And I'm just like, oh fuck. So I was like, all right, I live over here. I live right here. And she took me to my mom, and my mom's like, are you fucking kidding me? Blah, blah. And I'm just like, what, dude? Like, whatever. Like, you're fucking grounded, you know, putting on a show in front of this lady. And I was like, all right. I was like, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm grounded.
All
Yeah,
right, Mom.
And then I go back inside, and I tell my mom, am I really grounded? And my mom's a G. She was just like, nah, just don't go back outside for like 30 minutes and you'll be good. You can go back out.
30 minutes?
Yeah, she's just like, just chill. Like, just fucking don't shoot any more cars.
Yeah, that's good. That's good advice.
But I was like 10. I was like 10 years old.
What about you, Isaiah? I know you were about to say the worst thing you got in trouble for.
Isaiah,
I was going to say, like, the most fucked up thing I've ever done that had to do with, like, the fire was, like, So I went on a camping trip with my family, and I was lit. And my mom's friend's son went with too, and he kind of annoyed me at the time. But I was just kind of like a savage kid. I was always in trouble at school and so like getting into fights. So I remember he came with us, and to be funny, my older brother was like telling me like, hey, he's like light the stick on the fire. So we use all these sticks to get marshmallows, right? So instead of putting my marshmallow in the fire, I just put the stick in the fire, just the tip of it, and then I got it like lit on fire, and then like I blew it out, and then I let the smoke just kind of like go up. And what I did was have the smoke literally underneath his finger, like, and it just as he was holding the stick into the fire, and next thing you know, it burned his finger, and then he was just like. I remember it was just all his kids. So my mom, and like her friends were over there. So like next thing you know, like boys like starts like crying, and he's like, "Why'd you burn me?" And I was like, I just started dying. I was just like, "Oh, that wasn't me." I was like, "That was on accident."
Like, bro, how am I supposed to know that's gonna happen? I thought you were gonna say like the smoke like dyed his finger.
My brother's the one who told me to do that, so I just kind of just was like, "All right."
Like whatever you say.
My brother would never want to be the one doing the dirty work. He would just tell me to do it, and I would just do it because my brother said shooter.
Yeah.
I was the shooter. My brother was just like the
shot caller.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say that it like the ash got on his fingers and he like touched his face and he just had fucked up shit on his face all the rest of the trip or something.
Because I guess like if you have this, if the smoke's like coming on to your skin for so long, like it's gonna land up burning. And I didn't know that. I guess my brother knew, and he was just like, I almost got in trouble.
What's the age difference between you and your brother?
4 years.
Okay.
Jessie has the same birthday as my brother, so they're the same.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shout out Angelo. I used to go to high school with his brother.
Yeah, they went to high school together. They have the same birthday.
Damn.
Crazy.
Wild.
Yeah.
I never met him until like December, so it was just like, it honestly was probably like
That's for me.
meant to be, because it was crazy because my brother and him kind of like fell off like when Angelo moved to a different school, but they kept in touch. And then next thing you know, like I come around, and I even told Jessie, I was like, bro, honestly, it was like bound to happen, you know, like that just goes to show that you and my brother had like that you guys should have done, but you guys didn't do. So now it's like on to me and him, and now we have to like make shit happen and kind of keep set the path for like our timeline, future to come. So, and that's what we're doing. So
Yeah.
it's cool, man.
You're definitely always on the grind. Like I think you've had what 3 shows through like the pandemic, right?
Yeah. Well,
We had the virtual gallery.
I had the virtual gallery. And we had the Perry X the Greater
our
Good
first
event.
collaboration.
And that was during the COVID thing. So like, and we were rolling that out regardless, because we were like, fuck it, we have to do it because we were already planning ahead. So
Yeah, it was like a week long, so it wasn't like an event. It was like people that came by, stopped by, saw a couple of pieces made. We had a
coloring
competition, yeah, like finish Perry's hairstyle and clothes. We had some sick ass entries. People post up here and like draw. Isaiah really likes to bring out the inner child out of people, and drawing Perry or just drawing in general usually like, helps with that, right? So it was super cool to see everybody's like imagination and what they think Perry should wear or his hairstyle should be. And then we just had the care package, the Perry Yellow care package event that he did, and that was super cool. So that was his first show like back with actual people since January, the Perry show.
Perry show, like the gallery in January of 2020. And then, so it was kind of good to see that I still had like my following show up, you know, and support. I was glad to see, you know, both y'all show up and freaking actually like show love. Actually, all you guys show up except Chase, he was working, you know, it's cool, but you know, that boy be grinding. But I know he would have been there if he could. But so I was kind of happy to see everybody there. I was kind of busy the whole time because the whole like the spray cans, I was literally had a whole line of like people with spray cans of custom and everything. It's like so much. I was like overwhelmed. And but I was trying to make it happen, man, because the thing is like I was trying to leave like you know, a memory with everybody, you know, like experience just being there. If it was their first time or their like second time or fifth time or whatever, see my stuff. And, you know, I just wanted to create an experience. And, you know, that was like another time Jessie see me, you know, make some shit like that pop off. Because the first time was when he was at the Perry show. You know, that was when you know what kind of, you know, how much people I can bring together, you know, just showing love with my event. So that was like my second time, and then he saw it firsthand again. It's always great when brothers like thrive and prosper. You know, I knew it was great. And it was also another like freaking something in the checkpoint for the shop, you know, kind of just making the shop relevant to everybody that hasn't been to the shop. And now it's like during that whole event, it was like, we had my event, and then we had Josh Kabbalah. You know, now we're about to have T-Plans, so like, you know, we're still trying to keep on making shit happen at the shop, because the shop is like endless possibilities.
But you're right though, Michael. This guy's work ethic is crazy. Like from when I first met him. But that's why we click, because it's like, all right, let's make it happen. You know, it's not too much like second guessing or too much like, you know, obviously nothing could be perfect, but at least like with intention and work, something's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You're gonna learn from it. So.
I had a test for him when I first met him. I was like, we were having a conversation. And I didn't know if I was gonna really fuck with him because that was my first time meeting him. But it was just like, so as we were conversing, as I was getting a haircut, I had like questions as we were having a conversation. And he was kind of answering all of them exactly how I wanted to. And then I feel like he was kind of testing me too. He was like, all right, bro, what are you gonna do this? You gonna do that or whatever? And I was just like, so he asked me about like, oh, you want to dye your hair? You want to do design on your hair? Got it. Let's do it for the show. I was like, I'm gonna let you do my hair for the show. Like let's make it happen. Because he tried to say that nobody was ever down like that except his brother. So I told him, I was like, yo, you can do that to me. Like, problem. Like, I'm about the shits. Like, we can make it happen. And you know, after that night, after he did that, and then after the Perry show, that's when like everybody was asking about who did the hair, and then like next thing you know, he asked, who's Jessie? And then next thing you know, Jessie was literally like the talk of the town, freaking all. And it was great that was how it happened. You know, start of the year, and that's just how the brotherhood formed. You know, we were like trying super hard. He was working super hard to make everything happen for us at the Perry X Greater Good. And, you know, I was here in the background still trying to make, you know, I was here every single day all last year. Like Greater Good is still to this day, like I live and breathe that. You know, like it's all about the greater good, and that's what you know, it's my life, man. I'm here every single day at the shop. There's not a day go by where like I'm like, if I'm not at the shop, I want to be at the shop, and if I'm at the shop, I'm gonna be here all day. So, and you never know who's gonna come to the shop. Next thing you know, I meet this boy Ray from Kreto, and he hits me with the whole pots for the first collab, and I was like, oh hell yeah, you know. And to be honest, I remember Kreto like asked me this one question a while back, and he was like, yo, do you think we would or like had done a collab if it wasn't for the shop? And I told him, I was like, honestly, yeah, because I didn't like before then. It was kind of everybody was all like, you know, do in their own place. Like everybody was all like, you know, reserved, and they don't want to work with nobody. And that's how the name of the game was. So I was reserved myself because everybody else with my art. So, but I feel like being at the shop, that kind of bring everybody together. And next thing you know, boom, it was like a blessing to work with Ray and his work at Kreto, and you know, supporting him from start to finish. And the boy's killing shit with all his stuff. So
thank you, man.
Ray, let's hear what you have to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a great segue into Ray. This man's lined up like the craziest collabs in the last year. Like every one of them is a fucking hit. It's crazy.
And it's only getting started. Like I think I have the rest of the year already planned out with the people. One of the next one is gonna be really, really crazy, man. I can't wait to show you guys. It's gonna
get any kind of hint. Any kind of hint.
Yeah. Any kind of hint.
Yeah, like as to who or what it might be.
Well,
what their hair look like?
All of you guys know this person.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just say that.
Like know them or know of them. That was right about an hour. I don't know if he had
an hour.
Had to dip. Yeah, just pretty much an hour. Said, but I don't know if that's what that was.
Oh, he's coming back. I scan.
I'm back.
You got a dip, dude?
Bye, King.
Someone's helping me food prep, and I'm trying to tell them where to go.
Oh,
Okay.
If you gotta go, just let us know, and we can definitely.
Yeah. I can probably do like another 20 minutes.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But
What were you about to say, Raymond?
yeah, but with those collabs, man, I kind of just want to like be like Jessie, you know, how he has the greater good as a blank canvas. That's kind of how my shit is too. Like people see it and like, man, like it could really go anywhere. Like not just with concrete, but with like different shapes, different art, everything. And like that's already like a good base to start out of. Like once you have that, then you can build on top of it. And like I feel like every artist that like comes to me or like collaborates with me, like I feel like they push me, but I also feel like I push them as well to like really go for it, you know, creatively.
Yeah. Like looking at the wall just reminds me of your last like yeah. Do you have like one of your own? Did you keep one out of that?
No, I didn't.
Damn, so I'm never gonna get to see one in the flesh unless I like pull up on Ricky or something.
Yeah.
I got one.
Oh, you got one?
Connection. I might lose connection.
Yeah,
but I'll be
you
right
pull
back,
up.
okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Everyone that got one of those, most of them, I think like 4 out of 5 was just Apple Pay, bro. Like within seconds.
Damn.
Yeah.
They
That's
had
how I
the,
did it.
they had the
Now we
bots
go for the
lined
next
up.
one.
Cheat codes.
Wait, you got one, Michael?
Yeah.
You got one?
Right here.
Where's that? There, let's see it.
Oh yeah, we did the whole unboxing. What the
Yo,
fuck am I thinking?
big shout out to Josh.
Yeah.
Wow, that was so hard.
It's great as art.
Amazing.
The bottom.
Yo, big shout out.
Are you
to my
gonna
brother
put something
Josh.
in there, dude?
One of the illest
Oh, that's how you know it's real.
artists. One of the best genuine people. Yo,
Damn,
It
does
ain't
5
remade.
mean he
Love
got
to
the
Joshua.
5th one? Or were you able to like pick which one you got?
No, oh, I picked.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted the white one, and I wanted it round because I have some of the hexagon ones. I just wanted to add variety.
Are you gonna put a plant in there?
The one I wanted was already bought though.
Which one did you want?
Yeah, that's the plan. I just haven't had time to go outside. I think it was like one of the first or second ones sold. It's the one with the face, the multiple faces on the side.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
head, like kind of to the side.
Yeah, I think what's his name? I think Armando got that one.
we got
Oh, shout
everybody.
out
That's the one I wanted.
Shout out to Armando. He got married recently. Shout out La Purísima.
Ooh.
Yo, that's my little
What's
bro
up?
right
Hey,
there.
What's up?
What up, Outlet? What up, Chase Money, Ray Bambino?
Hey, what's up, dude?
What up, man?
What kind of plant you putting in there? You ain't got no ideas? You were naming off a bunch of plants to me the other day.
A succulent.
I don't know, man. Nah, I don't really like having succulents in the house because they need sun. Some of them do, not all of them.
Most plants need sun, my boy.
Yeah, but I want like minimal sun. I want to have it at the desk, or I don't gotta have it next to the window.
What plants you got, Ray?
I don't know. I don't know
A
yet.
cactus.
That could be fire.
Little cacti.
As
Yeah.
the pop man himself.
You ever thought of doing an event to where it's like, I guess you can say is like you bring all the pots in, right? And you can take this idea. I'm throwing it out there because I would love to see that. Because
I gave him an idea like a couple of
so, like,
a month ago about this.
Yeah.
So you all the pots.
Okay, I'm on the phone.
Okay. Well, the only fee is you have to buy your pot. So when you walk in, you buy the pot that you're going to be using. You create all your stuff on. You bring like a bunch of stuff in, so arts and crafts type stuff, and then people draw all over their pot, their personal things, and then also there you do like a photo shoot, like a product shots of everybody's pots that they do. That way, it's kind of like highlighting all their art they did,
That's
and
dope.
then people are having fun with that.
That'd be cool.
And who knows? I mean, if you could talk to like probably like Pueblo or something, or like you gather a bunch of plants and everybody picks their plant that they want to put in there. You know what I'm saying? And then
it's crazy.
Go home with like a happy Kreto pot made by
We were just
themselves.
talking about this. It was kind of like in the works. Like Michael said, he brought that idea to me, and I talked to Jessie about it too. So, I mean,
Yeah, we've been talking
about it,
so,
the more likely it's gonna happen.
Damn!
Great minds think alike.
I have like a fucking killer idea, and y'all
I have one
it's in the web. We just gotta connect it.
I gotta hit up Planta Valley.
Yo, shout out Planta Valley.
I've never heard of this. What is it?
That's boy Nico that works at Pueblo.
Oh, Planta Valley. He's the illest when it comes to the plant knowledge out here.
Ooh, okay.
I hope you watching this, bro. Shout out to you.
That was cool.
For real. Knows everything about plants. If you want to know more about him, Noche Americana did a video on him.
See, Mike, this is the level we need to be on.
Chop it up.
If you're trying to do your idea, bro. We got to be the plant experts.
Yeah, that's why I told you we should just do it. So Tanner and I have this ongoing thing where like we talk about wanting to open up a coffee shop because it just makes sense, and we both worked at coffee shops, and but then like I was like, yo, we should also just sell plants in there. Like fuck it, dude. Like just have like I know which ones would sell. Like we only need like 5 types, you know. Like and for sure people would just buy them. You know, like it'd be a place.
What's your top 5 plants?
You just gotta have a certain atmosphere, you know, and make it be a good. I mean, indoor, outdoor. Outdoor, I'd probably do like some lantanas, probably some like 1 gallons. Probably do like yellow and red and purple. And then probably some orange jubilees. Some Sonoran yellow bells. Like they're colorful. And then indoor, probably do some like monsteras or the banana plant. What is it called? Banana leaf plant. The pretty ones, you know, the ones that people want in their house. Probably like
Some birds of paradises. Those are fire.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yo. Yeah, those are hard.
I think you got one, right?
The birds of paradise?
No, you got a big ass money tree. That's the one. Yeah, that's something.
Oh, I got a big money tree. I got money trees. Pothos are one of the easiest. I got a lot of pothos in here. Marble, regular.
Yeah, they keep going.
Peace lilies, monsteras. I got all kinds of stuff.
Peace lily pretty.
Plant stand.
Yeah. One of Jesse's nickname is Plant Daddy.
Plant Daddy.
Yeah. Self-named.
Change his name on the card.
His name. Sure. Nah, but yeah, that idea, we working on it. Shout out Ray and Kreto and everybody in the mix. And when that day comes, it's gonna be an eventful one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be here. I'm gonna make the sickest one.
He's the bouncer.
They're gonna be
I'll be the bouncer for that day, bro.
pot contest.
Hey, hold up.
I got something else in mind for you that we're gonna have to talk about on the side.
Really?
Oh, exclusives.
That's good, bro. I'm already ready. It's good. You know what I'm saying? Always ready to go. I don't be grinding just for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you bring me a job. I'll start tomorrow.
With our collab, man, I just want to say, like, I talked to him about it, and like everything was all said and done, and this man completed everything in like, what was it, like a week? 2 days? No, 2 days. Literally 2 days. Yeah.
Dropped them off at the shop, and then Jessie told me they were here, and I just knocked them out. Boom, donezo.
Damn.
It's crazy.
I'm telling you, it works crazy.
When you in the flow,
in a day.
That shit's crazy. How long did that take you? The last one you did.
Like an hour.
An hour? What?
Wait.
No. Like
the show?
Like you had it on like Instagram. You were painting like a pillar thing.
Oh yeah, that took you a couple hours.
That one took like 4 hours. Just cause like I was going off the dome. Everything was off the dome. Like I was just nothing was on paper or anything like that. I was just the owner John. He wanted the theme planes, trains, and automobiles. So the thing I had, but he wanted Perry in them. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. I can do that. Cause he went off the concept of Kreto's pots and how like they were just white and it was all cement and then like kind of just looking raw, right? And all the outlines. So he wanted the same thing from me. So that's what he wanted from the thing. So the pillar was already white and it was already cement, or concrete. So and then he also commissioned me the pots as well that are in the house or in the coffee shop. So I went off the dome. So the car, I got inspiration off of his car. So he has this old school Jeep, and so I drew the same type of style. It was definitely a challenge just because it was basically wrapping around the pillar. So I was kind of having to work 3-dimensional with all the items. So the car, I had to like make it seem like, all right, if you look at it from this angle, it still looks like the car. And if you look at head on, you know what kind of car it is as well. Same thing with the train, same thing with the plane. So I did like a jet, you know. It was kind of, I mean, it's easy when it's like, it's me, you know what I'm saying? So like if you just told me like, all right, planes, trains, and automobile, and I get to choose just like how I want to go about that, I can make it happen. You know, like honestly, I can make anything happen. Like this boy Jessie has always challenged me with all this stuff, and you know, to be honest, like I can do anything. You know, and that's what we do here at the shop. Like that's how all of us are. Like our whole team, like we can make anything happen. Nothing stopping us. Like literally, what we have coming up next. I'm not gonna say what it is, but what we have coming next, this guy right here, like my guy, like literally, honestly, he's my curator for everything. I go to him for all the advice on how anything I do. So honestly, to all my success, and I just make it happen, you know, because of him.
No gatekeeper, just all support. I believe in this dude.
Support, but the thing is, I don't do anything unless it's asking. Oh, what do you think about this? You know, because he has definitely a good say on anything I do, and he always gives me advice. So this next thing we got coming up, it's going to be a big challenge, not only for me, but it's definitely going to show, you know, everybody else that Jessie is like, he's not just the barber. This guy's literally like, he has no limit when it comes down to making an event happen or making anything happen. So you guys are going to see firsthand after this whole event is like, yo, Jessie can literally make a fucking movie out of nothing. You know, he can make like dreams come true. He can make imaginations come real. And, you know.
Yo, y'all know how he works, bro. I don't even have a choice. He's just like, yo, bro, you're doing this. And I'm like, all right, let's do it.
But that's because you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. It's not like I can go up to anybody like, hey, man, can you do this for me? Nobody's down like that. Nobody, bro. If I go up to somebody right now, if I go to, and let's say my sister can make anything happen, but for food-wise, but she's not down like that. I go up to this guy, hey, yo, do you think you can make this happen? He's like, all right, yeah, let me just start looking into but like he can make anything. Like this is like somebody said the other day, this is the Disneyland for adults. Like the greater good is the for adults.
Crazy, it's a small space, but you know, like it's the energy is much bigger than that. I told my brother one time when I first opened, I was like, man, I hope the greater good, like no one even needs to know who started it. It's just values, it's the energy, it's you know, it's I don't know, it's a feeling, it's like something you wanna be a part of and to carry, you know? So I don't really care for any like personal personal gain at all. But yeah, for sure. This next project we got with Isaiah and we'll just say before 2022 is gonna be super crazy.
You guys get to see everything before the next year starts. Like literally that night, if you're not there, you fucked up. Like you are gonna look at all the fucking pictures and you're gonna be like, I wish I was there. So I'm gonna let it be known right now for watching you guys specifically is like, yo, you guys better pull up, and you'll know what I'm talking about when we start posting it, when we start making it like be known what the is. So if you ain't there, you guys definitely fucked yourself. For sure. I'm gonna say it. Just because I want you guys to be there. So
I like the confidence.
I'll be sending you guys text personally to remind you guys to be there. So
Yo, that pillar or that mural is here at the U.S. Bank building in downtown. If you guys want to peep it, for sure.
U.S. Bank. Is it like on the? Like, can we just walk in there?
It's in
I've
the
never been
bottom
there.
of the U.S. Bank building. They just opened like a cafe, like coffee shop, food, and all that. And they're setting up a good vibe. It's just starting up, so his piece is one of the like staple
You
pieces
can
in
see it
there now.
outside,
So
like as you're driving, you'll be able to see, like
yeah,
Yeah,
drive
yeah.
down First Ave, you'll to your left
Yeah,
when you
it's like
pass the U.S.
First Ave
Bank.
Monroe.
It's a little like coffee
But
shop.
that's just
cafe
like
thing?
the start from like murals. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
pretty dope.
I'll have to stop in there
And
for
we
sure.
got like the plants in there, you know. It's gonna be
Yeah.
dope, bro.
Damn.
So hit me up, Ray. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So we know you guys got
I'm
something
ready.
big planned for the rest of the year. What about you, Ray? You said you've got the whole rest of the year planned out. Can't really give us no info, no timetables for the people, the dedicated few that are watching, for you specifically.
There's one. I mean, man, they're all. I mean, it's like talking about.
They're all crazy.
Yeah, they're all crazy.
Alright, so that's
I
a
don't
no,
really
people.
I don't like spoiling shit for people. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's why they all came out
That's
crazy,
good.
like with Isaiah's, with
Yeah.
Johnny's, with like Joshua's. Like it just like all came out of the blue and was like it was presented very well. Kind of like when you go to a restaurant, like you really don't know what you're expecting when you're trying out new food,
Yeah.
and they all bring it out at once for you. And it's like I'm just trying to create an experience for people, and like, man, yeah, hate
We
to.
gotta-
So Ray puts out
have
all
it on
the
the
details
Patreon.
and everything.
Yeah.
We're gonna get an outlet Patreon and we're gonna sell it to you guys. So if you guys want to find out who the people are that Ray's gonna be collaborating with, it'll be on our Patreon.
Yeah.
It'll be $12.
If you become a tier 3
Just
subscriber,
playing. We don't got a Patreon.
I don't know. That gotta be. That's exclusive, bro.
yeah.
No, but if you are really that interested, like I do drop like little hints here and there on my personal Instagram, Ray Bambino, just like little pictures, and like if you pick up on it, sometimes you'll see like an
So you
artist.
tell me the Suns?
Oh,
Suns collab.
Sign up for the Suns.
oh, that would be fire.
That would be
Uh-oh.
fun.
Yeah, Ray, how you feel about the Suns right now? You think they're gonna take it to the Lakers?
I don't know.
Ray's
Eight-
not allowed to talk about the Suns.
It's 2-2, right? So, like,
Yeah,
it could
but
go either way.
what if
What?
AD sits out next game?
Yeah, Suns taking it in 7.
In 7, okay.
I'm a diehard Suns fan since day one. Nah, just
So
I'm conflicted. All right, so this is why people always give me shit for going for the Suns. So I'm originally from LA, and my family's like brought me up going for the Lakers and shit. So like, I mean, like I always had that instilled with me. But like when I moved over here, I feel like I'm more Arizona, more Phoenix, you know. So like I go for the Suns too, and like the LA side hates that, and then all my homies hate that I go for the Lakers too. So it's like I'm conflicted, bro.
you have a valid reason though, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But go Suns. Fuck the Lakers.
For this one, I do lean more towards the Sun. Like I do want to see him win. I do want to
Yeah,
see.
dude, just let him get one. Just let him get
Yeah.
one.
At least win.
Imagine the
Correct.
greater goods traffic. It's gonna be crazy. All the people walking downtown.
Oh,
You can be like,
that's
"Hey,
real.
we're open. Hey, we're open."
All right. I
All right,
think
Chase. What about you? What you got next?
Next is
we're opening the shop this weekend, right?
yeah,
Number
opening
one.
the shop this weekend for local, and then I just actually bought some pizza dough or pizza like flour and yeast today, so I'm gonna fuck around with some dough this weekend.
Let's go.
So
Let me
I'll
know.
text you guys.
Yeah, if you need taste testers,
Yeah, I'll put something up.
I heard-
I'll put something up and or not. Maybe
I
not.
heard
That,
the
maybe
great,
not that.
the greater good parking lot is empty on the weekends.
Pull
I
up.
don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Pull up,
Yeah, I mean-
I'd be down for that. But so Arizona Mills opening, me fucking trying to get my pizza open, and then for the clothing, I'm trying to do a collab with On Site. I was talking to Nate and Mondo, and the quote. I haven't really done many quotes, but I like quotes. And I think with clothing, like quotes are hit or miss, and it has to really like mean something or like make you think. So the next one is play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And
damn, that sounds like my life.
Yeah.
Especially with women.
Yeah. So and it came from just like I always fuck around and tell people don't be sorry, be better. And someone hit me with play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and I was like, damn, that's fire. I want to put that on a t-shirt. So that's going to be coming up, and I reached out to Nate and Mondo about that, and I kind of want to try to do this whole like kind of carnival thing with the games and play stupid games, you win a stupid prize, but it'll be fun.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, so I'm trying to shoot for maybe like August or September, somewhere in there. Maybe October will be pretty tight too, just because it'll be cooler, and I can do some shit at Loco in those little like stalls.
Head
Like,
throw carnival.
Set up like a little carnival, like little carnival games in the stalls or something. And I just have a lot of ideas that I want to do, like work with finer fabrics and just like make shit that I like. That was the whole point of starting No Name, was I'm a fucking big boy. So like a lot of the times like shit just doesn't fit me, or like people just don't make my size. Like all the homies, it's really hard because I fuck with you guys because you guys started fucking dropping shit for me and Hinano. But
yeah, we had to, bro. Like we need two for sure.
Yeah, even like foul play. Like I told Adam before, like, bro, please just release like 1-3X. Like I swear to God, I'll buy it. But like a lot of these brands and stuff, they just stop at 2X, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'll buy a hat or something, I guess. But I want to rock a shirt too, you know. So that was the main point behind No Name too, as well, was like creating things that I liked, you know. And because it was never about money, it was never about like fucking limelight or just like, you know. I like to create shit, and I like to be comfortable, and I like to wear things that I want to wear. So that's where that all kind of like transpired, was just like being comfortable in my own clothing and wearing things that I liked. And if people fucked with it, cool. And if they don't, then, you know, like hopefully one day you see my vision and you're just like, damn, I slept on you. But
that's always how it works, man. You just gotta be authentic and like be true to yourself, and the money will come after. Like it always follows. Like if you try to chase the money, it's never gonna work out for you.
I'm not even gonna say what Lil Drew says, but you already know.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Chase ain't chasing money, but he always chasing the bag.
Chase a bag.
Chase a bag. Chase your dreams.
Yeah. But
Chase your dream.
Any other questions? Because I gotta go inside and.
I was actually I was thinking we might just wrap it here. I know you guys had some people walk in too, so I don't want to keep you guys for too long. So usually we end it with a few questions. Normally we have everybody like tell us where they can find their stuff, but in reality we just put it in the descriptions of everything. So if you're interested in any of these people, the link's in the description to go visit their shit. If you guys
also, if you're for whatever reason looking at the stream and you want to see some of the old episodes, go to the outletaz.com.
Outletaz.com.
The outletaz.com. I got the rest of the episodes.
Hey, all episodes, any
you
clips
buy a
that
used
I've
car?
made.
The outletaz.com.
That extended warranty they're always bugging you
The
about.
outletaz.com.
Yeah.
They told you to check the outletaz.com.
But
I could keep saying it all day.
Instead of that, normally Mike does like a bunch of shout outs for stuff that's coming up, and I think he should still do that. But I think everybody else, if you have anybody or anything you want to shout out that's not necessarily what we have already talked about, now's your time.
Well,
let's go first.
We got a show this Friday.
Friday, we got the T-Plant show.
T-Plant is going to be
Yeah.
And please be there. She's about to show you guys something very brand new, showing her new work and everything she's been working on for a while. So hope that you guys come by, check it out, get some flicks. Where there also might be a vendor that day with some food. So if you're hungry, we're gonna feed you. Feed yourselves. If you don't want to eat, you know what we got here. And,
also, y'all could always find us here for a haircut, to kick it. 818 North Central Avenue, downtown Phoenix. We in the Roosevelt district. You know, tap in, come hang out. We do all styles, all whatever we got. We building a crazy team, so come experience the vibes. Come hang out. Let's build. Anytime you guys see a show that catches your interest, you guys are always more than welcome to pull up. But yeah, appreciate you guys for having us on.
Shows are free so far.
Thank you guys.
So far being the key word.
Always free.
Unless
Get
it's
in
like
while it's hot.
education. Other than that, let's run it.
Yeah, just support the artists. They always got nice merch. They
Yeah.
put effort. What about you, Chase? You got anything, any shows coming up that you need to plug? Anything
Not
dropping?
yet. I don't have anything dropping.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, I don't know of anything. I can't really.
If you want to be like bass, you can just shout out 50 of your homies real quick.
Be like who?
Did anybody watch the Bass Fingers episode we did?
Oh.
It's no slight at him. I thought it was tight, but literally like the whole episode, anything that came up, he shouted out like 4 different people.
Oh,
It was tight.
Bro, he knows everybody.
He knows everybody. It's crazy.
Shit, shout out Bassman, shout out Undefeated, shout out fucking Jimmy, shout out fucking Wolf Ticket, shout out.
I love it.
I fuck with all of them.
For real. I fuck with that.
Huh?
Nah, I said that's dope. That's good energy right there.
Oh yeah, no, it was very refreshing because I think everybody we've had has been super cool like that, but I think there's a lot of people that don't bring their friends up
like
along the way.
We kind of curate it so like it is our friends and like their friends, you know what I mean? Like all the guests so far. But I definitely know fools out there who don't. Yeah, I mean, we've been doing this a long time. Like, fuck, how old am I? I'm 28 now. Been doing this for like 5 years now, you know? Like, luckily, I like to see that people supporting each other is like what's like working for people, so that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Ray? Anything you want to shout out? Anybody?
Shout out Chase. When I first met that
Oh, wait, hold up.
We're at the airport.
Give us like 3 minutes and you'll be free, dude.
Fucking.
Hey, thank you, Chase. Thank you for
you're
this.
welcome.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Just want to shout out Chase, man. I don't know if you remember this, but when I first met you, you made us like a home cooked meal back at your old apartment.
Was it the flautas?
I think so. Yeah. Those are fucking
And
fire.
Bro, they were like, all right, Chase is not white, okay?
Yeah. Like,
I'm in the kitchen and I'm flipping the flautas with my fingers.
Ooh.
then he was in there.
That's some gang shit.
I can't feel my fingertips.
That's real.
So they're just like, you don't got tongs? And I was like, I do, but I don't want to wash more dishes.
For
I hate
real.
dishes. That's the one thing I like to cook, but I don't like doing dishes. So I'm just flipping flautas with my fingers, like hot oil and all that. And they're like, yo, you're fucking crazy. Fuck the whole, like, if she could flip the tortilla on the comal, can he flip the flautas in the oil? That's the real question.
That was popular times.
But I do remember that. Yeah. You're welcome, brother.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Isaiah, man. Shout out your work ethic. Jessie, your creativity, bro. Crazy. Michael, for just helping people. You and Tannen too, like just giving us the place to like talk and network and like spill out all our ideas.
Thank you.
It's crazy. And shout out to this man that I'm collabing with on the next one. I'll give you that.
All right, I gotta go.
All right, later, Chase.
I love
We
all
appreciate
this.
you for
Later,
stopping
Chase.
by, dude.
Yeah.
Of course, I appreciate you all. And when I start doing the pizza and shit, I'll let everybody know what's up.
Definitely. We'll be there for a slice or two.
All right, guys.
Peace.
Thank you.
The pizza, you gotta buy the whole pizza.
You don't gotta buy it.
But I mean, for the home, like me and the homies are gonna You think we're all gonna eat one whole pizza?
Oh, yeah.
We'll go like
go, why
5
not?
times, so we'll get like 5 pizzas. But
I think for my first thing, I kind of want to like I'm not gonna charge anybody, but I'm just gonna base everything off a tip base.
okay, we got you. Yeah, definitely keep us in the loop. Hey,
I always give out free shit anyway.
I'll try and see you this weekend, bro. I'm gonna be there.
All right, guys.
Later, dude.
Appreciate you all.
Peace.
Later, Chase. Yeah, bro.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. We're gonna continue with the final questions. So this one's kind of really specifically for Jessie, but I do want everybody to answer. So I've got this hair right here. If you could do anything you wanted, what would you do?
It'll be specifically tailored to tanning.
Okay.
Like, I think I heard one of you guys' podcasts, and like, yeah, I do color, I do like creative color, I do all that. But I've been doing this for over 7 years. I've won, like, I'm not trying to brag, but I've won competitions in different categories. I like to think myself as a versatile artist, you know, so I do everything from classics to, you know, like modern to creative, really creative, whatever it may be. But I think everybody is unique and everybody's style is specific to them. So everything I even if it's a fade, right, like something that's common, it's still tailored to that specific person. So come through. We'll chop it up. Nice little consultation. Have you looking real nice.
Yeah, bro.
And we got you, bro. You in good hands, like Allstate.
I've only ever had my hair cut by 2 people, and one is my cousin, and the other person is her mom. So like, I've been real weird about it, but I'm ready, bro. So like, but anytime I get my hair cut, I just tell them do whatever they want. That's why I was just asking you, like, out of curiosity.
Say less. I got you.
What about you, Ray? What kind of cut would you give me?
You guys can.
Kind of cut.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm gonna line you up and give you a quick fade.
Yeah. I never had one.
You never had a fade?
Nah. Is it bad if I have a scar on the back of my head though? It's like the size of like a nickel. Does that discount what a fade is? All right.
No.
I don't know if it looks weird with a fat scar in there. All right. What about you, Isaiah? What would you do?
He actually learned how to cut hair. Like, he wanted to learn how to cut hair. He cut hair for like a month. Got real nice at it, but he didn't.
I'm decent. I'm not Jessie status, but
Yeah.
I can cut your hair. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
What would you do?
Yeah. What would you do?
I mean, I'll give you I'll give you like a crew cut. Crew cut. We'll do like old school like veteran shit from Fury.
Oh.
So do like a little slick.
Oh.
Definitely slick your hair. Grease your shit. And I would have to make it. I would use that scar to my advantage. So
You draw a design on it.
I'll draw a design right by it.
Make it Perry's eyeball. I'll
You draw
get a little
Perry.
tattoo and part of it too.
Yo, he's done some crazy colors too. Some Perry colors. Do you have that like quick access?
Yeah, I have it on my phone.
Show them. I remember I had an idea of seeing like artists use hair as a canvas, because it's way different when you're painting on the head, you know, because like hair textures are different. You really can't take it back. You can't paint over it specifically, but you know, I wanted to see some of my favorite artists like Isaiah. I had this vision of Lalo Cota before he closed down Movida here on Roosevelt. I want to see him do crazy stuff on some heads.
Oh shit,
I've
that's
had other
crazy.
artists get down too, but this is like some. You might have to bring down your brightness.
Yeah.
But
That looks fire, bro.
Yeah, do that. Do it on tanning.
That looks fire.
Hold on, don't scroll.
Yeah, you free scrolling. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was another one. He did 3 heads, yeah.
Dang, that one looks
That
sick.
was hard.
So how do you do it? You just have like a
So-
paintbrush with the hair dye?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so it's hair dye and just painting just like you would on a canvas, you know, it's just different texture.
I fuck with it. But yeah, I'm ready to venture, because it's cool getting my hair cut by my cousin, but like I think time to grow up a little bit. Branch out.
Yeah, bro, pull up.
What about you, Mike? What kind of haircut would you give me, bro? Would you be like Ray and just give me a fade? Because I think you've said that before. I was just asking what Michael would
I'll give you a taper.
A taper?
Yeah, just like one, like 1 inch in on the sides all the way around.
Hell yeah.
Just let the rest of the hair be.
Yo, how
maybe cut it off low Edgar cut.
In like 1 year, do you think I could do all of these hairstyles? I think so.
Yeah, for sure. You should do mine first.
Yeah. We'll talk to Jessie. We'll figure it all out, and he'll be like, "All right, this is the layout you should do," and then let's see if I can pull them all off.
Yeah, let's run it.
All right. Last question.
I'm gonna head out.
You wanna say hi? Hold on. All right.
Hey.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, hair's getting long.
Twins.
Dude, for real.
Say
They got the same glasses.
Bye, buddy.
All right, dude. Like
He
two.
said next time we do a podcast. Peace.
I got one more
He said
question.
next time we do a podcast, we should invite him. No,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he could be a guest.
Stating facts.
Get Felix on here too.
I'll have both of them.
Hey. All right.
All right, later, Isaiah.
Yeah, later, dude. Very last question for you, Jessie. It's the same question that we actually did last week, but Ray and Jessie have never answered it before. If you found $2,000 on the floor and you only have 48 hours to spend it, you have to spend it, can't save it. What are you buying?
I'm buying all Kreto pots.
Hey.
I'm buying
The whole 2K, bro.
I'm buying a year's supply of cuts from Jessie.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go watch
Let's get
the.
it.
You could get one ticket to the Suns Phoenix next game, and then the rest on haircuts, or are you going all in?
I mean, I'm going to Game 7. I mean, if I could.
And how much do you think Game 7 tickets
I'm
are?
going to Game 7, no doubt. Just depends, bro. If you like when they drop them, if you're on there, you could get them for like a reasonable price. But because it's LA, because there's so many people in California that live here, they're crazy. So I think a Game 7 ticket minimum probably like 600 to 800.
That's what I was thinking. Because like Game 1 was like 3 something, right?
Yeah.
Like fuck, bro. I would be down.
Man, I haven't been to the Suns arena, but I've heard grades are crazy. It looks beautiful in there.
It's a pretty nice stadium, but I've never been to any other basketball arena. I don't know. Yeah, what about you, Ray? Oh, you just answered too. Mike, I know you're buying a Black Magic and something else. And mine was basically that it's all for like marketing stuff for the outlet would be what I would spend.
Oh, where?
2 racks
For
into
sure.
Facebook and Google ads.
Would you ever do any paid advertisement for the greater good, or do you kind of like the way?
I mean, I've been considering it more recently. I haven't done any paid advertisement at all. Most of it has been kind of word of mouth. Or, collaborating with people really helps. Kind of shows different audience what we got going on. But the area we live in is a lot of new people moving out here. A lot of high-rise apartments going up all the time. So
You could literally
we're
target
building the team, so
the
I need to get them
location, like within a mile.
Yeah, for sure. No, definitely. I've definitely done my research. I've tried a couple ads back in the day just for some other stuff. But I haven't done anything with the greater good just yet. But I want to good content and put it out there.
You guys should definitely talk off stream because that's like Mike's whole last year and a half has been spent perfecting that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I had a meeting today with some fool, and
Some sick
he's like way. Yeah, he has a pretty good job. Like he's a project manager consultant, so like he works. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Blue Acorn. I personally haven't, but supposedly like he is helping restructure the website or the application. I think it's like a financial ad app.
Yeah.
And so he's helping restructure because like the UX UI is ugly. And so like he was telling me his job and how he got there. And like I assumed he had a degree and shit, and it turns out he just had an associate's, and he just has had like different jobs to help him bounce from career to career and just gain new skills. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like that anywhere though. Like I feel like anyone who's collaborating with you now, like they didn't know you last year, you know, like some of these fools are like brand new. Like
Oh yeah.
It's small
yeah,
business
so that,
loans.
that
That's
had that
what-
meeting earlier today, and so that's what it is. Yeah, and so it was just cool to hear him talk because he helped me understand, like, in order to like move up in your career, you just gotta know some people and just like learn some skills and learn how to leverage what you know. And I know technically, like right now, you like it kind of seems like you're trying to do that with the greater good. You just don't want it to be a barbershop. You're trying to do all types of shit, bro. And like I could only imagine what you're gonna do with Isaiah. You're probably gonna put him in some museum or some shit, you know, eventually, or gallery, an actual,
We're working
big
towards it.
gallery. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, I mean, Isaiah, from the first time I met him, I saw his, just like all my friends, like I see their art at a crazy level, but it starts somewhere, right? So anything I can do to help them along the way is like, I'm all for it, you know? So I see a lot of people here growing beyond, like, you know, even our country sometimes, you know. So but you have to get the support of your city and your state before you could conquer the world, you know what I mean? So that's why we got to take each other's work and art and business serious and support each other, and you know, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But I appreciate you stopping by. I know we've been trying to work this out for a long time. So I'm glad it was this cast too. It was a really good episode. I had a lot of good people. And thanks, Ray, again for always pulling up, dude. I think this is your third one, right?
I think so. Yeah, the third one.
Yeah.
Like I'm either on here or I'm either in the chat.
Well, if we include in the chat, then it's like 14 or 15.
You haven't missed a day. You've been here longer than us.
Yeah.
Is there a chat right now?
There is, but it was like Ricky was the only one in it in the beginning from championship rounds, and he was basically just fucking with Ray. But yeah, if you ever like want to watch an episode and see the chat, it's on if you go to like the Twitch, it'll show the chat. But I'm actually thinking about doing a restream service, so it'll be on like every platform: Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and I'm not sure if we can do it to Instagram, but that would be the goal. Cause dude, we had like 10 people in there right away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
so,
I remember that when you did the base fingers one, everyone started pulling up.
Yeah, so I think that's it. It's hard to get people to click again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you both. I'll be by soon to get that painting, bro. Don't worry.
Sir.
I got you. And we'll talk about the cut. Yeah, and we'll talk about the cuts.
Yeah. Sounds good, man. Hope to see you guys very soon.
Most definitely. If not Friday, definitely this weekend.